mclazyj, and we are getting ready to play Full Throttle. Now, I am going to go ahead and state this up front, that while I still own an original copy of this game when it came out in 1997, I have never played past the first chapter of the game. And I know that's kind of sad, but it is the truth. So,
whenever I smell asphalt, I think of Marine. That's the last sensation I had before I blacked out. The thick smell of asphalt. And the first thing I saw
I always had
when
an
I woke
affinity
up
for the
was her face.
LucasArts video
fix my
games.
bike.
I always
Free.
found them to
No
be
strings attached.
interesting. I mean, I was still more of a
Should have known
Sierra
then
guy,
that things are never that
but
simple. Yeah.
like Sam & Max
When I
didn't
think of
click with me
Marine,
at
I think of
first.
two
The original
things.
Manic Mansion did.
Asphalt. And
Maniac
trouble.
Mansion, sorry, not Manic.
Rip Burger, you're dumber than dirt.
And
Mr. Corley, if you'd only
but I
listen to my
loved
plan,
Day of the
my
Tentacle,
vision.
and I loved
I know
Grim
your plan,
Fandango.
Rip Burger. You're waiting for me to die so you can take over my company.
But I had bought Full Throttle, and it was at a time
I am not waiting for you to die.
when I had changes
you
going
know,
on.
I've never
I was
liked you, Rip.
getting into a different
But you
job,
have business know-how and killer instinct. I
more
respect.
responsibility, those kind of things.
Thank you, sir.
But this latest idea of yours, riding up to
So,
our shareholders meeting
I
with
never
a gang
got
of
to
bikers?
really sit
Who do you
down
think you're fooling?
The shareholders, sir. It's good PR
and
to be
enjoy
seen
it.
hobnobbing with
So
real
it was like I'd put it in, I'd play it, and then I'd end up
What do you
coming
know
back to
about
it
our
later. Oh, I
customers,
gotta start
Adrian?
over because I don't
You've
remember
never
and
even
play
been
it.
on a bike.
And I went through
No,
that
I'd be on one
cycle
right
3 or
now,
4
sir,
times,
if
and
it
then
weren't
just
for my
kind of got lost with
destabilizing
other
inner
games that
ear
were coming
condition.
out that had my
Ah,
attention.
your ears are fine. It's what's between them that scares me.
I always thought the concept was cool. This idea of the last bastion.
Now there goes some boys I could ride with. Step on it. Let's find out who they are.
You know, the last bastion of bikers in the future where, you know, biking culture has kind of gone out the window. At least that's what I always understood. As the premise. So it's kind of interesting. Yeah, he is a crazy ass bike. That's another thing. This was like when Mark Hamill, and they were starting to get some names behind the voiceover work in these kind of games. You know, it was kind of a... Because this was a time when, like, also multimedia was becoming a big thing in the industry as well. So you were getting a lot of Hollywood talent coming in because everybody thought there was going to be, you know, a lot of money being made from this game. It was also when you had a lot of full motion videos that were taking Hollywood actors and putting them in. You know, there was the Daedalus Effect, which had Tia Carrere and Michael Dorn. You had Fork in the Tail with Rob Schneider. You had like Privateer 2, Wing Commander 3. I know those started to come a little later, you know, but you know, all this Hollywood talent came running might have a fair amount of good voices, and you also were starting to get a lot more music talent in. It was kind of a change in time in the industry. Throttle came earlier than 97. Well, I'm trying to put the time frame together with that. I could be wrong. That may be too late.
Hey, Ben. You know, Ben, we're broke.
Yeah?
And if some cash doesn't come our way soon, we're in big trouble.
Relax. I have a feeling something's coming our way. Something big.
That's the other thing. You know, it's like, it is set in the future when you start watching. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
there's
you better
hover
stay
cars,
out
there's
here,
this and
Rick.
that. But yet
This
there's
place
like
is
this
bikers
outstanding
only.
last pocket of biker culture out there.
All right. Who's the guy that drove over my car?
What could possibly be taking so long?
Maybe old man Corley got himself in trouble.
Yeah, maybe they took the old guy out back and worked him over with a 2x4.
An appealing notion, but improbable. More likely he's boring them to death with some tale of the glory days.
But Malcolm, isn't that illegal?
Not back then, it wasn't.
So who do you ride with these days?
He rides with me. Although I'm sure he'd much rather be riding with your little club.
I told you to wait out in the limo, Ripburger.
I thought you might like some help with your sales pitch, sir.
Sales pitch?
Yes, we've come here today to offer you and your men employment. Mr. Corley requires an escort to the annual Corley Motors shareholders meeting.
Does this look like an escort service to you?
You would be well compensated for your time, of course.
Not interested.
It's fairly obvious that you could use the money.
Listen, I said we're not for rent. The polecats are not goons for hire.
Not even if it were Malcolm Corley's dying wish.
Ripburger, that does it. I'm gonna...
Hold on there, Malcolm. If you don't mind, I'd like to step outside with Mr. Ripburger for a little chat.
Excellent idea. And the doctor says he only has a few months to live.
That's bad news for all of us. He's not just a nice guy. He's also the last motorcycle maker in the country. What happens to Corley Motors if he dies?
Don't worry. I have a plan. And if you come to the shareholders' meeting with us, you'll find out what it is.
No dice, Ripburger. The polecats are not thugs for rent. If you want to buy muscle, you should go find the Rottweilers.
The old man says it's the polecats or nothing.
Then I guess it'll have to be nothing.
And that's your last word?
That's it.
Well, I'd like to make you just one final offer.
Ouch.
Bolus, take this coat and go get his motorcycle. We'll have to tie up this little 200-pound loose end. It'll need to look like an accident.
That stuffed shirt actually thinks I'll leave him in control of Corley Motors when I go. Boy, is he in for a surprise.
Hey, where's Ben going?
Your colleague has decided to accept our generous offer after all. As a matter of fact, he's gone on ahead to scout out the route.
He did?
Well then, let's roll 'em, boys. Yahoo! Corville, here
Well, that's
we
a nice
come.
little setup now, isn't it? Alright, so let's see what we got here. Let's see what we have. Oh. Wow, it was easy enough.
I can't see any use for those. I've touched it enough. No. Take that. Warning. Do not play in or around dumpster. Do not kick dumpster. Do not sleep in dumpster. Usage of this container for disposal of human remains may be a violation of local health ordinances.
Is maybe a violation.
Some joker took my keys. I don't like that.
Well, how do we enter a building with a door? Kick it open, of course.
I fixed your door. It was sticky.
Look, I don't want no trouble. Just leave me out of this mess.
Looks like you're out of customers.
Yeah, your gang took off with those well-dressed gentlemen. So what'll it be, Mac?
Where'd everybody head off to?
What am I, the cruise director? Maybe they're up on the Lido deck.
I think you're in on this whole bum deal.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do about it? What do you have?
I want to know who knocked me out.
Maybe you just passed out. You should learn to handle your liquor. You want something?
What do you got for a headache?
A little sympathy,
Thanks.
but not much. You want something?
I'm looking for my keys.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You gonna order something?
No.
You gonna order something?
No. You know what might look better on your nose?
What?
The bar. Now don't mess around with me.
All right. I got your keys, but I don't know nothing. They had guns. They told me to stall you as long as possible.
Why?
I don't know. I overheard them say something about an ambush up the road.
What else?
Nothing.
Why do I get the
Here are your
feeling that
keys,
they're
all
gonna
right?
kill my friends?
Someone did say something about killing you and making it look like an accident.
They didn't do too good of a job there. But why ambush the polecats? I'd better get moving.
Hey. That's always nice. I don't know how long we'll be on tonight, but hey, we'll see where it goes. I did start a little earlier, just in case I decide I want to go to bed. Probably should have notified people on Twitter I was starting early.
When I'm on the road, indestructible. No one can stop me. But they try.
Hold on. Alright.
Hey, ain't you the A#1 polecat honcho?
Yeah, and you're in my way.
Well, get used to it, bud. When the rock wheelers hit the road, we own it.
Look, I'm serious. Someone's ambushing the polecats.
Someone's ambushing the polecats? Oh, heavens! Whatever will we do?
That does it.
Come on, kitty! Let's get down!
Oh, shit. Well, that wasn't good. Not quite sure what happened there. Well, obviously they sabotaged his bike.
I'd like to
Try to kill him.
Something about killing you and making it look like an accident. Something about killing you and making it look like an accident.
I have a plan.
They had guns.
Malcolm Corley's dying wish.
Something about an ambush up the road.
I have a plan.
Oh,
Well, that's interesting. It was sunlight and then dark, and now it looks like the sun's coming up again.
Man, this is gruesome. My editor better print these in color. Now I have to get you some help, I suppose. Ah, quit moaning. I know someone around here who can fix anything.
No.
what are you?
I'm a mechanic, and apparently a pretty good doctor as well. My name's Maureen.
My name's Ben. Why did you hit me over the head, Marine?
You were in an accident. A reporter found you and brought you and your bike here.
My bike? What have you done with my bike?
Brought it back from the dead. Sort of like what I did with you. Need a little help getting it finished, though.
Who are you?
Maureen, remember? If that's too hard, maybe you should just stick with Mo.
What's your name?
Do you have a last name?
I prefer not to use it. What about you?
Same deal.
Then it's Ben and Mo forever, I guess.
This an authorized Corley Service Center?
You could call this a Corley Service Center, but I don't have the official paperwork.
Ah, an illegitimate Corley
Wow.
operation.
I prefer to think of it as a renegade Corley operation.
That's a change.
Where'd you learn bikes?
I grew up working
That's
on
so
them with my
funny.
dad. One summer we did nothing but restore this old
But
hardtail
when this
together.
came out,
I mean, we scrubbed
and
every
you'd look at
bolt
this and
until
you'd
it
be
shined.
amazed
But
at
you
how
took off
great
one
it
day
looked.
and you
And
never
it
came
did
back.
when you put it
So
in
I
comparison to what you
switched
had
to
played,
toasters.
you know, years before.
You live in this town?
Well, Melonweed's not much
You know,
of a
it
town.
looked
What's left of
amazing.
it is sinking about a foot a year. People either learn to adjust.
But of course,
or
with
leave,
time and
which is
age,
fine with me.
Not a people person?
you know,
I'm just
now,
better with toasters, that's
you know,
all.
it's
You
it's
seem more
rough.
concerned with me than your bike.
Wow, it's amazing.
How's it look?
It looks better than it did, but you gotta help me out. The front forks are wasted, so you'll have to get some new ones. And someone stole my welding torch. Can you believe that? I can't finish without one. And last but not least, I patched up your ruptured gas tank, but you're out of fuel and I don't have any.
I gotta get out of this town, fast.
Trouble with the law?
Not in this county.
Then what's the hurry?
There's going to be an ambush.
Ambush? Who's ambushing who?
Not sure, but my gang's involved.
We better get this bad boy back on the road then, huh?
I don't have any money to pay you with.
Hey, this one's free. I haven't touched anything besides a toaster for so long. Getting my hands on your hog has really been a pleasure.
Well, thanks.
Don't sweat it.
Where am I supposed to find all this stuff?
You can hack it, tough guy.
How am I supposed to find your torch?
I don't know, set up a dragnet. Still can't believe someone would steal my torch. Who around here would do a thing like that?
Where am I gonna find new forks?
Well, they don't have to be new, just not broken into little pieces. You could start by asking Todd in the trailer across the way. He runs the junkyard.
Where's the gas?
Well, there's a whole tower full of it at the edge of town. I have this crazy, irrational intuition that tells me maybe it's worth checking out.
Actually, I think I can handle it.
Good.
How's it look?
Well, basically what you got here is a unicycle. We need new forks, a welding torch, and some gas.
Alright.
Well, I'll let you get back to work.
Let me know if you need any aspirin or anything.
I hate seeing her like this.
Why? It's really my best side.
Huh. That's funny.
Who's this?
Oh, that's me and my Uncle Pete.
Hey.
He took care of me after Dad split at this place he called the mink ranch. When he died, he left it to me.
You're a mink farmer?
Nah, that place went belly up long before he died. But I still go back there whenever I need to get away for a while.
Alright.
Oh, good, you're not dead yet. I might still get a quote.
I heard you saved my life.
Yeah, but don't worry. I wasn't trying to. I was just looking for some nice roadside disaster photos and you helped.
Who'd want a picture of me bleeding?
It's not the blood. It's the way you were, all twisted up like a pretzel.
Ouch.
Listen, I've got to stop an ambush.
Ambush? Really? Where?
Somewhere between here and Corville. My crew is escorting some VIPs to the Corley Motors shareholders meeting, and there's an ambush waiting for them somewhere up the road.
Yeah?
This is hard for me. I need...
Come on, man, spit it out.
Could you give me a ride in your car? I've got to stop this ambush.
You're right. We have to get to the ambush, all right. But I'm afraid I'm without wheels at the moment.
How did you get us here?
Hitched.
Well, I'd better be going.
All right, drive safe now.
We hitchhiked.
It's empty.
Okay. She's gonna go to the ambush without him.
Thanks for the lift. Now I got a quote for you.
Alright, well I gotta go to this trailer. Well, the overhead map isn't much different, is it? Let's see.
Who's out there? Hey,
I'm trying to do my art in here, buddy.
I don't got time to waste on bums like
Yeah?
you.
Crunch. Oh, well, he's knocked out. Okay, let's see what he's got.
I pictured him having a much larger fridge. There's a nasty looking T-bone in here.
Okay. Guess I'll take the T-bone.
Wouldn't look good on my bike.
Okay. Is there anything else in? Oh, maybe we can search him.
I think he's had enough. Wouldn't look good on my bike.
Folks are mostly disfigured or dead, but sugar, I won't let it go to my head. My mama's face has dripped down into the dirt.
Okay.
But I'm still chasing Chitlin's whiskey and skirt.
I don't think there's anything else in there. All right.
There's some sort of shop down there. steel bars in the glass.
Let's see, what do we got over here?
Smells like burning metal down there.
Well, we won't be playing too much longer because I am going to try to get to bed here. Not too long from now.
Apparently this guy has a dog. No thanks. This sandbox has been taken over by a big dog.
Am I missing something in the trailer? I know I'm looking for something.
No. I think he's had enough. I think he's had enough.
Folks are mostly disfigured or dead, but sugar, I won't let it go to my head. My mama's face has dripped down into the dirt.
Oh, let's see.
But I'm still chasing Chitlin's whiskey and skirt.
Excuse me. Alright, why open the cabinet?
It's empty, but there's something hanging on the door.
Oh hey, a lockpick. That's always useful in every adventure game at some point. I don't know if there's another thing in here or not. Alright, well let's go outside. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I didn't even play too long, but it just gives you an idea of the game itself. And the remaster job that they did. I'll play some more of it. I just needed to vary something in that was a little different from Mass Effect for myself. I know we're ending early tonight, but that's okay. I'd like to play longer, but I've had a very long day. I had an hour drive to work. Then I had to go to a meeting in Ventura County at the county building, which was like 2 hours out there. Then to get back to where I live through traffic, it was a 4-hour drive back. So I have driven 7 hours of my time today, and I am exhausted. So I apologize if you hold it against me, but if you do, I understand. I just wanted to make sure that you guys could check out the Like the Worst Stuff podcast. I just uploaded 225 yesterday. And we uploaded some bonus content on our Patreon today. So we hope you're enjoying the content and the podcast. If you are, make sure to review it. And if you do want to contribute a little more on our Patreon, that's great. We appreciate it, but the show is always going to be free, so don't think that we're going to one day just magically put this behind a paywall. With that said, I am mclazyj signing off, and we will be back probably tomorrow. I will say that the next 3 days are going to be touch and go depending on when I get in and so forth. So we'll play it by ear. Anyways, again, thanks for watching, and we will be back tomorrow night, maybe.